Welcome to the Board Business Channel. Get ready because we're diving into the world of awesome Taiwanese companies.
Yeah, it's going to be epic. Especially because we have insider information from our friend Steve.
Oh, yeah?
You know, executive director of the Arizona Taiwan office.
Yeah, Steve's like our personal tech treasure hunter. Connecting us with companies that are about to make it big in the U.S.
Right.
Especially in Arizona.
It's fantastic. Taiwan gets to shine, and Arizona gets this boost of innovation.
Talk about a win-win.
Yeah.
All right, so today's star is AAEON Technology.
AAEON.
Their chairman, Y.S. Chuang, is leading the charge, and this company is doing some seriously cool stuff.
They're kind of like the Willy Wonka of the tech world, but instead of chocolate, they're cooking up the brains behind some of the most mind-blowing machines out there.
Okay, you got to break that down for me. What do they actually make?
You're okay.
I'm picturing giant robots.
Think smaller, but just as powerful.
Oh.
They specialize in industrial computers and embedded systems. These are the tiny but mighty computers you find inside everything. ATMs, self-driving cars.
Whoa.
Those fancy touchscreen kiosks at the airport.
Wait, hold up. So they're not building the cars themselves? Nope. They're making the computers that make those cars smart.
Exactly. It's like the difference between a regular bike and an electric bike.
Yeah.
AAEON provides that extra oomph that makes machines intelligent and responsive.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's wild. So they're in tons of different industries then.
Oh, yeah. You name it. They've got embedded motherboards, which are like the foundation for any computer system.
Right.
Rugged tablets that can survive a drop from a ladder. Don't try that at home, folks.
Don't try that at all.
And even network security appliances to keep your data safe from those pesky hackers.
Oh, wow. So they're not just about the hardware. They're thinking about the whole package.
Right.
Making sure everything runs smoothly and securely. That's smart. Are they working mostly with businesses or everyday people like us?
It's mainly businesses.
Okay.
But the cool thing is we all benefit from their work, even if we don't realize it.
Okay.
Ever used a self-checkout lane at the grocery store?
Yeah, all the time.
That's AAEON's tech in action.
Whoa. I never thought about it like that. They're practically invisible, but they're making our lives so much easier. But I heard they're also diving headfirst into the world of AI, which is already changing everything.
Oh, yeah, and they're not just dipping their toes. They're going full-on Michael Phelps. They're leading the charge in edge AI, which is like taking the power of a giant supercomputer and shrinking it down to fit inside everyday devices.
So instead of sending data to some massive server farm miles away, the AI is happening right there on the device itself. Is that even possible?
It is, and it's a game changer for things like self-driving cars.
Oh, yeah.
Think about it. If your car needs to make a split-second decision to avoid an accident, it can't wait for data to travel back and forth to a server.
Right.
It needs the AI right there in the moment.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. It's like having a super smart co-pilot who can react instantly. So are they working with any big companies or are they still under the radar?
They're definitely not under the radar anymore.
Yeah.
They've partnered with giants like GE.
Wow.
And they're even working with major robot manufacturers.
Yeah.
I mean, if these industry leaders trust AAEON, you know, they're doing something right.
Wow, that's impressive. They're like the secret sauce behind some of the biggest technological advancements happening right now.
Right.
But what about the people behind the scenes? What's the company culture like?
That's what I love about AAEON.
Yeah.
They're not just about profits and gadgets.
Okay.
Their chairman, Y.S. Chuang, believes in putting people first. He says a company is only as good as its team, and that shines through in everything they do.
It's so refreshing to hear about a company that values its employees. But I'm curious, how does that translate into real-world actions? Are they just talking the talk or are they walking the walk?
Oh, they're definitely walking the walk.
Okay.
They have this amazing foundation called the AAEON Foundation that supports education in underserved communities.
Oh, wow.
They're all about empowering the next generation of innovators, which is awesome.
That's so cool. Education is the key to so much. And it's inspiring to see a company investing in the future like that. But hold on, didn't you say they also stepped up big time during the COVID-19 pandemic? What did they do?
Oh, yeah, they were incredible.
What did they do?
Remember all those shortages of masks and ventilators?
Oh, yeah.
Well, AAEON jumped in and used their expertise to develop virus detection equipment respirators and even robots to deliver medicine and food to people in quarantine.
That's amazing. Talk about using technology for good. They were literally saving lives with their ingenuity.
Exactly. They saw a need and immediately used their skills to help. It really shows what they're all about.
So we've got a company with top-notch tech buff, incredible partnerships, a heart of gold, and a leader who believes in making a difference. It sounds like they have all the ingredients for a bright future. But where do they go from here? What's next for AAEON?
Well, they've got their sights set on becoming a global leader in industrial AI.
Yeah.
And with over 300 edge AI projects already in the works,
300.
they're well on their way.
They're not messing around. And with the AI market exploding, AAEON is definitely a company to watch. It sounds like Tim has unearthed another gem.
He's got a knack for it.
Yeah.
And honestly, I can't wait to see what AAEON accomplishes next. They're pushing boundaries and making a real difference in the world.
Agreed. This has been an eye-opening glimpse into the world of AAEON technology, but we've only just scratched the surface.
Stay tuned, because we're about to dive deeper into their fascinating world. You know what strikes me about AAEON is they're not trying to do it all themselves.
Right.
They're masters of collaboration.
Ooh, tell me more about that. It's like they're saying, we're awesome at this, but you're awesome at that, so let's team up and be even more awesome together.
Exactly. It's like building the ultimate superhero squad.
Oh, I love that.
Each member bringing their unique skills to the table. It's a much smarter approach, especially in a field as complex as AI.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. Instead of trying to be a jack of all trades, they're focusing on their strengths and finding the best partners to fill in the gaps.
And it's working. They're forming these strategic alliances with other companies.
Okay.
Not just buying them out and calling it a day.
Right.
They're creating a whole ecosystem of innovation.
Okay, I'm officially geeking out over this ecosystem idea. So it's not about one company dominating everything.
Right.
It's about a bunch of companies working together to create something bigger and better.
You got it. It's like a symphony orchestra.
Okay.
Each instrument is important on its own.
Yeah.
But when they all come together, they create this incredible, harmonious sound.
I love that analogy. And it seems like this approach is helping AAEON expand into new markets and industries at lightning speed.
It definitely is. But let's not forget about the human element behind all of this.
Okay.
You can have the most advanced technology in the world, but without the right people and the right mindset, it's not going to go anywhere.
True that. And that brings us back to Mr. Y.S. Chuang, AAEON's chairman.
Yeah.
He's got this philosophy of putting people first, and it really seems to be baked into the company's DNA.
He gets it. He understands that a company's success is ultimately driven by its employees, their passion, their creativity, their dedication.
Right.
And that starts with creating a culture where people feel valued and empowered.
It's like that saying, happy employees make happy customers.
Yeah.
But it goes deeper than that, right? It's about having a sense of purpose, knowing that your work is contributing to something bigger than just the bottom line.
Absolutely. And you see that reflected in AAEON's commitment to social responsibility.
Right.
They're not just in it for the money.
Yeah.
They genuinely want to make a positive impact on the world.
Their work with the AAEON Foundation is a perfect example. They're investing in education, supporting underprivileged communities, and using their technology to address real-world challenges.
They're not afraid to get their hands dirty and make a difference. And remember what they did during COVID?
Oh, yeah.
Talk about stepping up when it mattered most.
Oh, yeah. They were like superheroes.
Right.
They could easily focused on just surviving the pandemic.
Yeah.
But they chose to use their expertise to help others.
It's inspiring, right? They developed virus detection equipment respirators, those amazing delivery robots.
Yeah.
They were on the front lines using their technology to fight the pandemic and protect people.
It's like they took that whole with great power comes great responsibility thing to heart.
It really is.
And it shows that they're not just about innovation for innovation's sake.
Right.
They're about using innovation to solve real problems and make the world a better place.
Exactly. They're not afraid to experiment, to try new things, to push the boundaries of what's possible. And that brings us back to their ambitions in the world of AI.
Right. They're on a mission to become a leader in industrial AI. And with 300 edge AI projects already in the pipeline, they're clearly not playing around.
It's mind-blowing. They're tackling some of the biggest challenges facing industries today.
Okay.
From optimizing manufacturing processes to making transportation safer and more efficient.
And they're doing it all with a deep understanding of both the technical and the human aspects of AI. They're not just building machines, they're building solutions that are designed to work seamlessly with humans to augment our capabilities and to make our lives better.
It's like they're creating a future where technology doesn't replace us,
Right.
but empowers us. It's a future where AI is a force for good And AAEON is at the forefront of making that vision a reality.
I love that. And it's all happening while they maintain this strong commitment to ethical practices and sustainability.
Which is so crucial, especially as AI becomes more powerful and more integrated into our lives.
Right.
We need companies like AAEON companies that are not only innovative, but also responsible, compassionate, and dedicated to using their technology for the benefit of humanity.
Couldn't have said it better myself. It's amazing to think that this company with its roots in Taiwan is now making such a global impact.
And speaking of Taiwan,
Yeah.
it's incredible how the country has become such a powerhouse of technology and innovation.
Right. They're producing some of the most cutting-edge tech in the world, and companies like AAEON are leading the charge.
Their success is a testament to the power of collaboration both within Taiwan and on a global scale.
They're working with companies from all over the world, sharing knowledge and expertise to create solutions that are truly groundbreaking.
It's a beautiful example of globalization done right, fostering cooperation and mutual benefit instead of competition and a winner-take-all mentality.
And AAEON embodies that spirit perfectly. They're building bridges, not walls, and creating a future where technology connects us, empowers us, and helps us build a better world together.
I'm so excited to be a part of this journey, and AAEON is a company I'll definitely be following closely.
Me too.
Yeah.
They're a shining example of what's possible when you combine innovation, integrity, and a deep commitment to making a positive impact on the world.
And their story is just beginning. I can't wait to see what they accomplish next.
We've covered a lot of ground, but we still got more to explore. Get ready for a closer look at AAEON's potential in the U.S. market. All right, so we've established that AAEON is doing some pretty amazing things in Taiwan. But what about their potential here in the U.S.?
Yeah.
It's a whole different ballgame, right?
It is, but that's where our friend Steve comes in.
Right.
Remember, he's the one who connected us with AAEON in the first place.
Yeah.
He's got this vision of bringing Taiwanese innovation to the U.S. And specifically to Arizona.
Right. Steve's like the ultimate matchmaker.
Yeah.
Pairing up Taiwanese tech stars with opportunities here in the U.S. And Arizona seems like the perfect spot.
Absolutely. Arizona has become a hotbed for technology and innovation.
Right.
And AAEON, with their expertise in AI, embedded systems, industrial automation, could really thrive there.
I can already picture it. AAEON partnering with businesses in Arizona, working on smart city initiatives,
Yeah.
maybe even setting up manufacturing facilities.
Yeah.
The possibilities are endless.
Exactly. And it would be a win-win situation.
Right.
AAEON would gain access to a dynamic and growing market, and Arizona would benefit from their technological know-how and job creation.
Yeah.
It's like a perfect recipe for economic growth and innovation.
This whole conversation has just made me realize just how much potential Taiwanese businesses have on the global stage.
Right.
They're bringing so much to the table. Innovation quality, a strong work ethic, and a commitment to ethical practices.
It's impressive, right?
It really is.
They're not afraid to think big and push boundaries, which is exactly what you need in today's rapidly evolving tech landscape.
It's like they're not just following trends, they're setting them.
Yes.
And with their collaborative approach, they're building these incredible ecosystems of innovation that are changing the game.
Well said. And I think it's safe to say that AAEON is a company we'll be hearing a lot more about in the future.
I think so too.
They're a force to be reckoned with, and I, for one, can't wait to see what they achieve next.
Me too. They're a true inspiration, proving that you can be successful while also making a positive impact on the world.
Absolutely.
It's been an absolute pleasure learning about AAEON and their incredible journey.
The pleasure was all ours.
And a huge shout out to Steve for connecting us with this amazing company. We can't wait to see what other hidden gems he uncovers in the world of Taiwanese tech.
Oh, absolutely.
Thanks for tuning in to the Board Business channel. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications.